So I've been listening to the easy peasy method. It's this if you're trying to quit PMO, it's your best option, right? And as I listen, I realize there's a golden discipline hack in it. There's something I've never really heard this like method being taught to people, and I think it's really the best way to do things when it comes to stopping yourself from doing certain things ever again. So what you do instead of using your willpower to not do something. Let's say I want to stop the PMO. PMO is a good example. I want to stop PMOing, right? Instead of looking at it like, well, I want to PMO, but I'm not, because that requires willpower. You want to do something, but you're stopping yourself. Instead, what you do is say, well, PMOing has all the disadvantages in the world. There's no advantages. There's no. Why would I PMO, right? Think about it. Would you need willpower to not shoot yourself? I would hope not. I hope you don't need willpower to not shoot yourself. if you do need willpower, then you're probably watching the wrong video. But think about it. When you just change the way you think about the thing, you can bypass willpower entirely. Let's let's apply it to another thing. So let's look at procrastination. So you procrastinate, right? Why would you procrastinate? It makes your life harder in the future. It makes you feel bad about yourself, etc. Massive amount of downsides to procrastinating. You never want to procrastinate again. Okay. Why would you procrastinate? There are no benefits to procrastinating. Would you shoot yourself? No, there's no benefits to shooting yourself. When you think about it like that, you don't need willpower in order to stop doing it. Now, obviously, the hardest part is getting yourself to think the right way. It's a bit difficult to get your line of thinking to where, well, this thing is like shooting myself. It's the equivalent. But once you do that, and you just have to convince yourself, really, that's all it is. You just have to convince yourself that it is as bad as shooting yourself. And you won't do it again. You won't need the willpower. Now, this sounds great and all. Wow, beautiful. It works so well, right? But there is one issue. This can only be applied to things you never want to do again. Because you wouldn't shoot yourself only sometimes, right? You would just never shoot yourself. So if you want to apply this line of thinking to other things, you need to actually never want to do them again. So let's say eating pizza. You can't use this method on eating pizza unless you never want to eat pizza again, right? If you want to eat pizza sometimes, but say you're on a cut and you can't eat that pizza, you're going to need to use willpower, right? And say, oh, but I have so little willpower. No. Realize, the point is, we're bypassing the willpower. The willpower is like a muscle. You have a finite amount of willpower. You don't have infinite willpower. Some people have more than others, right? Some people have absolutely no willpower. Some people have a lot of willpower. What happens is, since you aren't using willpower for all these other things, you now have more willpower to use for things that actually require willpower. So it's gonna be if you do this for things you never want to do again. You don't need willpower for procrastination. You don't need willpower for PMO, etc. You won't feel this depletion in willpower when you try to just not eat that pizza. It's gonna be easy. I just won't eat it. That's all it's gonna be. Now I know a lot of this may sound, too good to be true, but it really works. Trust me, I've tried it. I thought the same thing as you. I went in, it works. All right. So try it out. If you're someone who struggles with willpower, discipline, whatever, do this. See where it gets you.